Once upon a time, in the beautiful town of Hamelin in Germany, life passed in calm, gentle days until big rats overran its streets, homes, and storehouses. People of the town grew weary as rats invaded every corner of the town.
Ugh, they're everywhere.
I can't move with them all around. They're so gross.
Our homes are ruined. Our food is gone. We can't sleep at night because of these rats.
Food was stolen, sleep was lost, and tempers began to rise. They swarmed the streets, climbed onto sacks of grain,
These rats are everywhere. They're driving me mad.
and slipped into homes across Hamelin. Until one sunny day, a young man walked through Hamelin streets, dressed in bright clothes and a tall, feathered hat, moving with quiet confidence.
Your clothes are unlike anyone here. Who are you? We've never seen you in this town before. I catch rats, and for a fair payment, I will clear your town of them. Really? Very well. Come with me. I will take you to the mayor of this town.
Side by side, the mayor and the piper walked through Hamelin, discussing the rat problem.
So you are the rat catcher? Yes, indeed I am. And what payment do you ask for this service? For my service, I ask 1,000 guilders to be paid when the town is free of rats. If you rid the town of rats, you shall have 1,000 guilders. Agreed.
Once the deal was sealed, the Pied Piper stepped into the town square and raised his flute. As his enchanting tune echoed through the air, rats emerged from their hiding places, drawn by the irresistible music. From dark drains and crowded cheese stores they poured out, drawn by the haunting melody, gathering in long lines as they followed the piper through the winding streets of Hamelin. As the piper led them on, the rats were guided to the riverbank, leaping one by one into the deep water until all were gone and drowned. The townspeople watched the entire scene and cheered, applauding the Pied Piper.
Thank you all! 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 Thank you, my friends!
After thanking the cheering townspeople, the piper hurried back toward the town to meet the mayor and collect the 1,000 guilders he had been promised.
Welcome, welcome, my dear friend. How can I help you? My task is finished. The rats of Hamelin are gone, as agreed. I am here to collect the 1,000 guilders as promised. You would claim 1,000 guilders for a simple melody? We will only offer you 50 guilders. Take it or leave with nothing. You have broken your promise. I will not forget this.
The mayor refused to pay, and as the piper quietly left, the townspeople mocked him and sided with the decision.
1,000 guilders for a tune is madness. No task is worth such gold.
But in just a few moments, a completely different melody of the flute began to play, one the town had never heard before. Its beautiful, gentle tone echoed through the streets, so enchanting that people stopped whatever they were doing just to listen. However, while the adults stood captivated, the children, rich and poor alike, stopped their play, hypnotized by the melody, and were drawn toward its sound, following it until it led them to the piper. Led by the piper's flute, the children walked with him through the beautiful town of Hamelin. The adults did not follow, but they paused to listen, standing captivated by the music that echoed through the streets.
His flute is so beautiful, no wonder the children can't resist walking along to its melody.
just a cheerful tune for the children.
But little did they know, as the piper played his flute, he was leading the children out of the town of Hamelin and into the deep forest beyond. All evening they walked on, crossing beautiful waterfalls, winding rivers, and vast mountainous landscapes, guided only by the haunting melody. As they neared the mountain, a magical door slowly appeared and opened. The piper led the children inside, and in an instant, they vanished without a trace.
My child is nowhere to be found. Where is he? I saw many children following the piper because of his music. Maybe the piper took them all.
The children who followed the piper's music, they were nowhere to be found.
Our children are gone. Our future is gone.
This is the price of our greed. We broke our promise. We should have paid him the 1,000 guilders.
You're right. If we had paid him, our children would still be here. People! Someone saw the piper going into the mountains. Let's speak to the one who saw him.
Worried and curious, the townspeople rushed to learn where the children had gone.
I tried to follow the piper and the kids, but I couldn't go very fast. I followed as much as I could. I saw them enter a great gate in the mountain.
Child, one of us will take you on a horse to the mountain, to the gate you saw.
The boy agreed, and along with one of the governor's officials, rode in a carriage, guiding them along the way as they headed toward the mountains.
Let's hope we can bring our children home safely.
Following the boy's guidance, they reached the mountain's peak and stopped before a large magical gate. Slowly, it opened by itself, and they stepped inside. As they stepped inside, the sound of footsteps echoed through the space, and then the piper appeared.
We were wrong. Please forgive us. A promise once broken can still be mended if the heart is true. Here are your 1,000 guilders. Please let our children come home. You finally kept your promise. They may come home with you.
At last, the piper released the children, and they were sent back safely in a carriage to the town. As they returned to their families, joy and relief filled every heart, and Hamelin smiled once more.